Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where I have decided to look like the spirit of whatever for a while, using its weapon and its armor. But I'm going to show you what I did between episodes here. So as you can see, I did in fact hit level 110. My hollowing is lower because I used my last purging stone just so that I could test out different looks. I've got Great Chaos Flame Bed and, whatever it is. Great Chaos Fire Orb and Flame Bed or whatever. Attuned just because I want to test out how those two compare against one another directly. And, yeah, stat-wise, I think what I did was I put some into Vitality and maybe some into Endurance or something? Or no, I put some into Dexterity so that I wouldn't always have to use the ring to use my Wolf Knight Greatsword. I might bump that up to 20 at some point, maybe. But, yeah, I also put some in Vitality so I'd have more fashion options. And also, if we go over here to the equipment, I did fully upgrade the Firelink Greatsword. Figured might as well. I upgraded a Storm Ruler to +4 because, I mean, we're going to end up using it during New Game Plus. So might as well have it be better. Using it at one point, at least. I also did some farming of Black Knights. Ended up getting a Black Knight Great Axe. Upgraded that to +4. It looks quite promising. And if I had another slab, I probably would have upgraded it again. And I upgraded Smo's Great Hammer just so that I'd have a nice source of strike damage in case my other weapons weren't quite getting through some tough armor. I've noticed that strike damage can be quite helpful to have in some cases. And what else did I do? I went and bought at least one of every equipable thing that the Handmaid offers. So, yeah, you can see I've got lots of armors and whatnot now. Took maybe 2 hours of grinding at most, and thankfully it's fairly mindless grinding, so didn't really take much to get through it. I just kind of went and went. I'm actually kind of curious what... Ooh. That's neat. It looks like the sword actually stays lit for a while afterward. So yeah, if we change away, yeah, it's not lit anymore, but then we can do that, light it up, get the fire line, and then probably does more damage while it's lit, huh? But anyway, it is time to begin Journey 2. So let's do it. My first time playing New Game Plus in this game. Considering that this is the only file I've ever used. Might as well watch this again, see if we learn anything new with our expanded knowledge of what the game entails. I mean, probably not, but... yeah. Okay. Yeah, we already know how to play. We don't need these messages. Hello, sir. Good to see you're just as weak as ever. So if we go over here, this is where the bonfire would be if this was the untended graves. And looks like there's maybe somewhere to drop from? I just really want to figure out whether or not Firelink and Untended Graves are actually, for reals, the same place. Aw, there's no Ashen Estus flask here. Well, who needs it? That is a very high number. Oh, hang on, before I indulge my curiosity. I know this will put me overweight, but I really want to figure out how it compares to the Wolf Knight Greatsword. Because that was over 1,000 with one backstab. So if we go up to this guy and fail to backstab him, we learn nothing. But then if we go up to this guy and succeed at backstabbing him, we still fail. So maybe if we go up to this guy... Yeah, he's got his back to us, so if we go slow enough... Okay, so it's quite comparable. These guys just have no defense. Like, at all. That's fine. So, let's go say hello to our overgrown crystal lizard friend. So, this turn back is actually a message from the developers, not from another player. That's interesting. Ooh, what's this? So, they're giving us +1 rings already. This thing is not nearly as dangerous as it was the first time we encountered it. Aw, we lost our flame. Intrepid heroes, eh? Neat. By the way, I can say right now our first purchase, once we get to Firelink, will be the tower key. Just because we can afford it quite easily. I'm sure Gundyr himself will give us more than enough to purchase it. Yeah, this is definitely a much better view than just empty blackness that you get to see in the Untended Graves. And actually getting to look at Firelink from a distance, that's pretty neat. Honestly. Like, this game does have a lot of beauty to look at. So is that actually Lothric Castle right up there? Might be. Alright. Hey, you. Nice try. Ooh. I was hoping I'd be able to get both at once. Hello. Goodbye. Now, with this weapon doing fire damage, I imagine it will be very good against Gundyr, and that's actually part of why I'm using it instead of the Wolf Knight Greatsword. I mean, part of it was just to complete the look, but the other part was I expected it to be, you know, quite good in the early game, because I remember a lot of things early on were very weak to fire. Why is there a different noise for when we use an Estus? Okay, there wasn't there. What's the deal? Also, I should probably swap my rings around. I don't really need Lloyd's sword ring. Let's get our Ring of Favor and Chloranthy. I like Chloranthy ring. There we are. Ooh, we are heavy. Right, because I'm holding the Wolf Knight Greatsword. That would do it, wouldn't it? And I do want to test these two, but I'll save it for Gundyr. So let's jump over to this shard. I mean, we totally need it, right? I feel like there should be a guy here, but I guess it's just this guy down here. Just a little dead. Alright, so, Gundyr time. Nice and simple. Gimme that. Actually see the massive shadow on his back before he changes phase. And now for phase 2. So let's give that a toss. 186. 287 with the puddle. Wow. I don't recall ever seeing him boost himself up on his tail like that. .383. So Chaos Bed Vestiges is more powerful even single target. Wait, no it's not. Because that was 310 before the puddle. What's the deal? Okay, so single target Great Chaos Fire Orb is better. I guess it was I hit him before he gained his super fire weakness? Maybe? Maybe I hit the wrong part of him? Don't know. But let's get our FP back. And I guess our HP. I imagine this run will be quicker, but then again I do want to explore because there's more rings to be had. And I would like to find +1 versions of my favorite rings. Oh great, a broken straight sword, just what I always wanted. Okay, so the heavy attack with this thing isn't quite as good, in my opinion, as the heavy attack on the Wolf Knight Greatsword. How about with a... Okay, two-handing still not great. I like having the ability to thrust as an option. And this sword just can't do that. I like being able to see more than, like, 30 feet while I'm here, though. Definitely much better than the Untended Graves version. Nothing down here. What about over here? Alright, a dog. Who apparently can't hit me worth a damn. Yay, Ember. Oh, by the way, I also bought all of the Handmaid's Embers. Just so that I could have them. Because I know New Game Plus is harder than New Game. Though, going into it with really good weaponry and much better armor and stats and all that definitely does help us. Hooray, another Ember. And what can we find over this way? An item, Homeward Bone. Oh, I forgot to actually make the trade for the Sunlight Shield. I do have the item, though, so I can just do it in this game. I don't imagine I'll ever have need for 2 Sunlight Shields, so Not a huge loss. Hello, sword master. Okay, do you ever run out of stamina? Okay. Might try to do this the same way I did the first time. There. Thanks for the stuff again. And we can't open that door, so we really just came here to get rid of him. So, into the shrine we go. Oh. Could this be a confidence? Oh, was Ludleth here from the very start? Hi.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords.
Mm-hmm.
I am Ludleth of Corland.
Yep.
Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose?
Yeah.
5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire.
Mm-hmm.
The fast-fading flame must be linked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus. Knowest thou?
Alright. I'm gonna be listening to all the characters again, just because. Hoping that maybe I gain some additional insight.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death.
That's me.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right.
Oh.
Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Oh, I am.
Don't you think?
I mean, do you not see me? Do you not see this sword I'm holding?
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link them.
Okay. And let's go on down here. Say our hellos to Andre.
Well, a newcomer, I see.
That's me.
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust?
Yeah.
A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms.
Got 2 right here.
Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose. Weapons and protection, but when they're durable, used, but sure, they take note, so handle. There are 2 ways, simple, bring the specimen in battle. Infusing weapon, by the, if they can be used with, weapons and, but they...
Just skipping through his stuff because it's all just gameplay info. So, do I still have access to the old infusions? No, I don't. Probably should have gone for that achievement for doing all the infusions, but I mean, it's not going to be hard to get, so oh well. And we can never do this again. And I think we're actually quite good as we are. No.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance. I am but a humble handmade weapon. I've lots of little, and yes,
she's also
I am
just
an ashen one, as is thy wont.
Gameplay stuff, not
Ashen
a story.
One, bring me. Is it not?
So, this is the stuff you have for sale from the start. I'm gonna buy your tower key. And wow, you still sell this stuff right from the beginning, huh? That's interesting. I don't need another set, though. Yeah, I don't think I really need anything else. I'll buy these just to have them.
Ashen one.
And let's not talk to her just yet. Because we've got some business with this tower key of ours. And of course there won't be a seed of a giant tree. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to examine. Yeah, of course not. Oh, hello. And nothing over there. And up we go. And this time, just for the record, I'll be following a guide on character interactions from the very start. So I'll be sure to hopefully not miss anything. So yeah, we'll actually, I hope, get to the end of every character's storyline. And not miss any interactions like patches in the Cathedral of the Deep. Oh, alright. Are you sure, though? Because maybe in New Game Plus there'll be a ring or something. I doubt it, but it's worth a look. Yep. No treasure ahead. You never can tell whether or not you can trust a message. And there's our Firekeeper soul before we've even talked to the Firekeeper. And now to head in here and do some dropping. So we'll actually want our Silver Cat ring for this. So which side do we want to drop from first? Looks like the other side, because there don't appear to be any items on the way down on this side. Though it's probably a safer fall. There seem to be more steps along the way. But no, I want this item. And so it shall be mine. Or not. I like how it played the death animation and sound before the HP actually decreased. Should have jumped instead of just running off. That would have been smart. Oh, oops. Forgot to do the whole bonfire thing. Now, hang on just a moment. Okay, so we are still hollowed. We keep our hollowing, but we got rid of our sigils. So just as soon as I can get my hands on purging stone, then we can stop looking like beef jerky for this entire playthrough. Then again, there's apparently a gesture that you can only get if you summon a certain NPC phantom while you have, I think, 5 sigils or more. So we might want to do that while we still have the hollowing, but then we'd have to be hollow for another full playthrough, and I don't know if I want that. Alright, so we're going to make this jump this time. There we are. And not even a point of damage. And we get another Estus ring. That's right. Well, let's get our Chloranthy ring back on. I hope I find a Chloranthy +2 soon. Also, hello, item. How did I miss you before? Well played. Okay. Back in we go. And then we talk to you.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
What bonfire?
I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee.
Mm-hmm.
The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them.
Well, except for one.
To this end, I am at thy side. Ashen One, to be sovereign. Ashen One's.
Here, have this.
Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me, sister. May the flames guide thy way.
And of course we can't level
Then
up,
touch
but...
Hayden.
75k. That's a lot.
Farewell, may the flame.
Well, let's shove this thing in here. And you know what? We'll just go ahead and end this episode here. Join us next time when we really get started on this New Game Plus run. See you then, friends.